Welcome back, Tribe. Have one here from Insulin Audits. Women in their 40s dating, eh?
So I've had about 5 or 6 men reach out to me in the last 2 to 3 weeks that I haven't talked to in months, and I was a little perturbed by that. Like, why? So I asked two of my guy friends about it, and they tell me because I've moved. I'm in a new location, 50 miles from where I used to be, 100 miles from my family, and they know that I'm vulnerable. They're reaching out because I'm vulnerable so they can just get a piece. I'm like, is this how men think? Is this really how men think about women? Like, I
No, it's your loser friends that want to get it in and act like they're virtue signaling. They're way better than those guys. They would never message you. They make up shit like say she's vulnerable. It's because they're trying to use you. It's projecting. Her nice guy friends are basically projecting, hoping they can get the scraps. She's 40 something years old, bro. Move on. She's not going to F you, bro. Get over it. No, guys don't think like that at all. No, you're not getting message because you moved. You may have posted something. Obviously, probably distilled down from the stress you're getting of moving to a new place. Something stupid is probably like some quotes on your stories or some new life, new me, new start, all this dumb shit. And obviously that's going to attract some men that are like, okay, cool, maybe I'll take my shot here. Obviously she's alone. Obviously she just moved. There's no man in her pictures, nothing. So they're going to shoot their shot. It has nothing to do with you getting taken advantage of. Stupid.
just talked to 3 of them, made out with 2 of them, and had relations with 1. Like, why would you keep reaching out to me? It's been months and months and months. I don't.
Because you pay attention to them. You give them your time. They know if they reach out, it's easy peasy.
I don't get it. I will never understand a man's mind.
To be honest, saying that she is vulnerable can be a reason those men are hitting her up, but that's not the only reason. Let's be clear. Other reasons can be the distance, which would make it easier to hit it and quit it. Another reason can be to test out the waters for a long distance relationship. Another reason is they see her as a distant outlet from their...
No, dude, it's very simple here. You as a woman, when you break up with a guy, you have to cut off all contact. That's what it is. The fact that you let those guys have access to you still after breaking up, after being an F buddy, after relationships, after fooling around, whatever it was, they still have a shot at sleeping with you. It's still very much possible. It just depends. Right time, right guy, right place. They're already the right guy. They're just waiting on the right time. And a fresh move is the right time. You're acting all single. You're acting all happy. You're probably engaging these guys on your move. You're bored in your comments. Who knows what you're doing? Whatever it is, it's not like you're not paying them any mind. There's a reason. You have all these little backups waiting at 40 plus. Why do they still have access to you? Why is it that they're still able to contact you when you, quote, moved on? Think about this, man. Women don't do anything by accident. Those guys are there simply as backups. She will pounce when she's sick of trying or looking for something better and nothing comes along. She'll pick one of those guys. That's the name of the game. Don't ever get this twisted. She has those guys waiting on purpose.
Normal surroundings. I'm sure there are several other reasons, but to be honest, none of those reasons were really horrid. Now, ladies, before any of you try to fan the flames of victimhood, those men were looking for a hookup and not much else. Women tend to do worse things to men, like lead them on just for a free dinner at a fancy restaurant while not doing anything else in return, or use men as ATMs/gift outlets, or have them pay their bills, or repair something while secretly keeping him in the friend zone with false promises of more to come.
Squeeze me? Oh, no, you dick.
You get the idea. It's like those timeshares that always say you only have to attend a 90-minute presentation that somehow expands into 5 hours. Moving on.
I've not been on a dating site for a half a day.
Oh, a whole half day, bro. The horror. You hear that? A whole half day. Pat yourself on the back, Tina. You lasted a whopping 12 hours. God, you're such a strong queen.
A half a day, and people who invent online dating, can I just offer a suggestion? You know how you have that section where it's like you can put in the height that you would like, religion, distance, like stuff like that. How about where I can like put in a name, or at least a search bar where I can put like look for a name and block them, or an email address or telephone number or something like that. Block them. I don't care if there are 5 billion, Kevin Smith, John Doe, whatever, in the world. I don't care. I don't care if one of those people are my soulmates. It's not worth the risk. Help them!
Amazing how dating apps are basically tailored to appease women, and somehow you get some of these decade post-wall queens complaining because they don't have more bells and whistles for them. It's incredible how the fairer gender who dates on easy mode can somehow find a way to make it seem like she is the one having the hard time on those apps. How about this, queen? Go on those apps and make a profile as a guy. Then do your oh-so-difficult swipes and attempts to talk to women. I promise you will be shocked as to how you will get little to zero attention from women and how lonely it will make you feel to be ignored because you aren't rich enough, good looking enough, or tall enough for the multitude of queens who claim they deserve better.
Because when I get an email or a comment on my photo where they're like, oh my God, Amy, I've been looking for you for 13 years. You know why you couldn't find me? Because you've been blocked on all my social media because I never wanted to see you again.
What the hell?
Guess who is almost 46 and got pathetic? Me. And you found me. You found me. Do I want a second?
Bro, who is giving her second chance? This one is crazy. I know a nut job when I see one. This one is certified grade A nut job. Who is like she has in her heyday sabotaged God knows how many relationships, how many good men, and how many opportunities. Who knows? She has not done any self-work whatsoever to fix her problems. Guaranteed. It doesn't matter if she gets a man right now. It doesn't matter if she got a man 10 years later. Every man, every relationship is going to get destroyed by the crazy. And this is why they're still single. Who knows what she looked like in her, in her prime. She probably was attractive. Probably was hot, dude. At 46 to look like this, not bad at all. I've seen some 46-year-olds that look horrendous. This one's still very skinny. So she's already winning. The fact that she's not a land willy. Still hasn't locked a man down. What does that tell you?
Buddy, we didn't have a first date. You weirded me out at our meet and greet. He thought we had a relationship. He was like, oh, this is fate. What have I done?
He weirded her out. Really? Are we absolutely sure it wasn't a mutual weird out session?
No.
I give her props for calling herself pathetic. Her words, not mine. That shows progress. As the saying goes, the first step to solving a problem is to define it. That right there, I will see it as a form of accountability. She did describe the guy as having a overpossessive personality. I do feel for women who have to deal with guys like that. At the same time, that is part of traversing the jungles of modern day dating. Now, in all fairness, I am sure that my male viewers are going to say in the comments, they didn't find her delivery none too funny and more akin to unbalanced.
Sorry. The voices.
I mean, queen, you can ask for the ability to block a name. Just hope they don't develop a way to block women with, certain issues. Moving on.
This is for all you ladies who swipe left more than you swipe right. Let's be real. Dating in your 40s and 50s is outrageous. Most of you are probably swiping left more than you're swiping right, just like me. When you're on these dating apps, and most of the men on there, in their pictures, are wearing hats and not showing any hair.
Camera's freezing, boys. We're mobile, so ignore anything going wrong here. We're working on it.
Probably because you're bald. Let's be real. Why are you only wearing a hat? Can you show me what you look like without a hat?
I mean, are guys allowed to ask the same for, neck up pictures? Because we know what neck up pictures holds. Usually a willy, a cave troll, morbidly obese. No woman passes up the chance to show her figure if it's actually nice. So if she's deliberately showing you neck up pictures, next. So if a guy has hats in every single picture, yeah, he's probably bald. Yeah, his hairline is probably effed up. Yeah, he's hiding hair loss. That's the truth. It is what it is. We're both using techniques here to get the other one. But you only hear one side really complaining about it on TikTok videos. Guys know, oh yeah, neck up, she's fat next, move on. Pragmatic solutions, got them. Implemented. Why are you whining about the same thing?
Hat on. I need to see it. I need to see your face. I need to see your eyes. I need to see if there's hair. If you're shaving your head on purpose, that's one thing. But if you have a comb over or you're hiding something, let's be real. Just show it. Also, why am I getting men liking me that are in their early 20s? 22 years old. I have 2 children. I am 43. I do not need to raise a 3rd child.
Dang, fam, she demands men to show if they are bald or not under their hats. This decade's post-war queen should slow down some, because in that same breath, a guy wearing a hat can say to her he wants a video of her getting on a scale for her real weight. He needs to see it.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Now, this is the part where I'm going to hold men accountable, specifically the imps. Let's keep this 100. This XXL size queen has this attitude because too many imps, you know who you are, tell women like this that they are beautiful at any size and artificially inflate her SMV, at least in her mind. Hey, if you constantly tell Lizzo she is just as hot as J-Lo in her prime, she's going to, roll with it. And obviously, this plus-size queen doesn't understand that younger men view her as target practice, aka extra padding for a softer landing.
I did that for many years. I was married. I raised a 3rd child. Got divorced. Don't need to raise a 3rd child. Do not need a man that is 22 years old. Why do you want to date me? If I wanted a 3rd child, I would have had another one, or I would have stayed married to my ex-husband. No, thank you. Moving along. Also, ladies, let's just talk about it. Please. If you have to put in your profile, men, that your children are your number 1 priority, chances are they're not. Women already know that. We know that our kids are our number 1 priority.
Has she ever thought about what she's saying? It's the same thing where women put on their profile, not interested in hookups. Don't message me if all you want to do is hookups. All she does is hook up. Guys know that when she says not interested in hookups, she's been run down. That bike losing all the pegs, wheels falling off. They know that already. So you're on a dating app. Hookup culture prevalent. Hypersexualization. We know what happens on dating apps, so don't try to pretend and be like, you're the one virtuous Virgin Mary on here that doesn't do anything whatsoever. I'm not here for hookup. Okay, queen. Sure you're not.
But if you're putting that in your profile, are they really your number 1 priority? Or are you putting that there so we think that they are? I'm telling you, I am swiping left more than I am swiping right on these men. And I'm running out of options. I'm now into hours away from me because there's nobody close to me. I'm not being picky. I just want somebody normal. Follow me for more dating app tips. Trust me, they're real.
Yep, she is not being picky at all. She is obviously a 10 who deserves better. Again, look upon this queen, thy imps, and see the results of your imping. Notice it did not work to get you into a warm fold. All it did was make this non-lightweight raise her standards to unbelievable heights. Let it not be said this gorilla does not hold men accountable when they are wrong. If in theory, a woman very similar to this queen, but not her, would say to you imps some degrading comment when you are approaching her, like, I like my men taller, well, grow a spine and reply, you're right, I won't be able to keep the bucket of fried chicken out of your...
First of all, why would you take dating tips from a divorced woman in her 40s with 2 kids. What dating tips do you possibly have? You have no dating tips. Your dating is so horrendous that you've ran out of matches in your area and you have to search hours away. You don't have anything lined up. No man that you're interested in is interested in you. How could you possibly give any advice on dating when you can't secure a simple date for yourself with any man you deem good quality? Imagine that. Bro, it's like a virgin telling you how to have sex as a man. Bro, this is how you flip her legs over. This is how you're going to do the bedroom acrobatics. You're going to grab her here. This and that. What? What are you talking about? Come on, man. It's crazy.
Reach. Don't try to make her feel better about herself with falsehoods at the expense of your self-respect. If you don't respect yourself enough to hold a woman accountable, she sure isn't going to respect you.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Hey, this is my public service of the day. We need to make the West imp-free.
What are some of the comments on here? If a woman says Lizzo is stunning and brave, just answer with, yeah, just look like her and watch her stare you to death. Yeah, just compare them. Say, yeah. You guys have the same body type. It's very strong and empowering. Or just say, I'm happy that you're as confident in your body as she is in hers. We need to empower big girls. Just say that. Watch their heads explode and walk back everything. We'll end it with this comment here. If you're wearing a hat, show me what you really look like. If you're wearing makeup, show us what you really look like. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. That was Insolent Audits, man. Show him some love. We'll see you guys on the next one. Apologies for any weird webcam stuff. Later, guys.